The governor of the Turks and Caicos Islands has just released a crucial investigation into Her Majesty's prison. There were many questions, many speculations, and many allegations by prisoners, which was released in a recent publication from the Weekly News. Deandra Hamilton has the exclusive report.
The report is back from the Prison Visiting Committee, and it has been determined that there could have been more efficiency in dealing with some prisoners at the facility in Grand Turk. It was in early February that an article in the weekly newspaper citing all manner of inequalities like injustices and inhumane treatment forced officials to not only conduct a series of tours but to launch a full-scale investigation into Her Majesty's prison. Governor Richard Tafari had on Monday told WIV4 that the results would soon be available, and on Wednesday they were. The report says, the governor has now received the reports completed following the investigations carried out by the Police and Prison Visiting Committee into allegations of abuse and mistreatment at the prison on Grand Turk. Although the governor is satisfied that there was no widespread or sanctioned abuse of power at the prison or any arbitrary or systematic denial of entitlements, there were some individual issues which had not been dealt with as effectively as they should have been. This statement does not specifically address the list of concerns outlined in the article nor the list of concerns put to officials when the media was invited to Grand Turk for a briefing, but it seems to support the management of the prison. I quote again, the newly appointed prison superintendent has already made substantial progress in resolving many long-standing issues at the prison, and plans for its development and expansions are now well underway. The report also states that there is active consultation with outside liaisons. In addition, the Overseas Territories Prison Reform Coordinator has now visited the prison to advise on work to improve the prison's operations and to oversee the introduction of more effective systems and procedures. As for what will happen to the writer of the article who was said to have been in breach of the law, there was no word on the standing of that investigation, nor was there any specificities regarding the severity of treatment of prisoners, whether officers will face any charges or reprimand, or what the Prison Visiting Committee thought of the allegations of late and non-existent medical care, if there was sexual misconduct, whether food and water were indeed denied, if prisoners were beaten, if there is overcrowding, and whether there is fighting or disorderly behavior among prisoners. WIV4 expects comment from the Human Rights Commission on this report.